So what's up everyone, so for today's video I'm going to give some tips and tricks in Microsoft Excel. So let's get started. Tips number 1. So the fill blank. I have cells here, so to quickly fill this up we need to do this. Okay, highlight all the data where we need to put the value. So press F5, go to special and click blank. It will all highlighted all the blank spaces. So to do this, and we need to put some value. For example, we have 0. Do not enter it first. All we need to do is control and enter. Boom, that's it. It will all filled up. Tips number 2. So this is the freeze panes. So it keeps specific rows and columns visible when you scroll in the worksheet. So for example, we need to keep this specific rows and column here. So all we need to do is let's go to the view, freeze pane, and we need to click here, so it will get here and here. So let's do some freeze pane. Boom, that is pretty basic. Tips number 3. The convert function converts a number in one measurement system to another. So for example, from unit we have hours, to unit we have minutes. So let's do the conversion. So let's start with the equal sign here and type convert. Okay, then open parentheses. We have to click the number. This is the number we want to convert. So comma, from unit, this is from unit hours, so we have to type it HR, or you can double click here. Yes, comma, and to unit, this is the unit minutes, so we have to type it MN. So and close parentheses, enter. That's it. Pretty basic, right? And double click this. That's right. Basic. Tips number 4. The text function. So the text function will convert a numeric value into a text string. So for example, we have a value here, and this is the format, like we have cell phone number format like this. So all we have to do is another again. Don't forget the equal sign first, and write text, close parentheses, the value here, this is the value, so we click it, and comma, this is the format text, so click it and close parentheses and hit enter. That's it. Very basic, right? So another tricks here, double click, boom, basic. Tips number 5. The drop down list. A data validation function that allows users to select an option from a list of choices. So for example, we have a part number here, and we have to make it in here to make drop down list. So all we need to do is search data validation, click and highlight on this, and we have to pick list. To get the source, this is the most important part. So again, don't forget the equal sign here, and hover this around, highlight this. Right, that's pretty basic, right? Let's hit OK, and now we can make the drop down list here. So you can click here, Yes, easy, right? So, tips number 6, the sum function. You can add individuals' values, cells reference or ranges, or a mix of three. So, for example, um, we need to get the sum of February to December. So, okay, let's start. Don't forget the equal sign, sum, open parentheses from February, drag this to December, and close parentheses, enter. Again, double click this to get the answer below. So yeah. Tips number 7. So this is the max and min. Maximum is will return the largest value in a given list of argument, while min is the vice versa of max, which it is minimum return in a given list of arguments. So for example, get the max. So we get the max from February to December. So here, don't forget again the equal sign, type max, open parentheses from February again to December, close parentheses, and hit enter. Okay, again double click this, boom, you get all the answer. For min, again, for min, equal sign, min, and close open parentheses, again from February to December, close parentheses, yes. Again, double click this, and we get the answer. Tips number 8. This is the average function. An average function is one of the statistical function is used to analyze the range of data and find the average value. So for example, we need to get the average from January to December. So again, start with the equal sign, type average, open parentheses from January to December. Yes, to December. Close parentheses and hit enter. Again, double click. That's right. That is how to use average. Tips number 9. So this is the count function. Count function counts the number of cells that contains numbers and counts number within the list of arguments. So for example, we need to count from January to December. So all we need to do is equal sign, count, open parentheses, click from January to February, or January to December. That's right. Close parentheses and enter. Again, we get the value. Double click this. Boom, that's it. That is how to count function. So yeah. Tips number 10. So this is the VLOOKUP function. VLOOKUP stands for vertical lookup. It is a function that makes Excel search for a certain value in a column. What we call it as a table array, in order to return a value from a different column in the same row. So, for example, I have a data here. So let's start from equal sign, and type VLOOKUP. Open parentheses, so the lookup value here is here. This is the lookup value. So click 1, comma, table array. So a table array is here. This is the table array. So highlight all, comma, call index number. So this is the call index number. We need to count it because the column is started with letters. So we need to count it by numbers. So 1, 2, 3. So this is the call index number. So we need to type it 3. Close parentheses, enter. So yeah, that's it. Double click again. That's it.
Ya 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 woo woo hubba hubba woo woo.